Hey anyone, how's it going? Welcome to Abhi on Camera, where today we're watching the first episode of Moon Knight. Before we get into it, I want to apologize. I haven't been doing anything on the channel for a really long time now. The last time I made a video, I made some promises, and my life has been super busy. And also, if you paid attention 2 seconds ago, my channel name, I decided to change it, right? I want to expand beyond reactions a little bit, or at least I want to. I decided to change the name, but that's not important right now. You're here to watch my reaction to Moon Knight. This is the first Marvel show of this year. This is the first Marvel's Disney Plus show where we're focusing on a brand new character. All of last year, our main focus characters were people we already knew from the MCU beforehand. Even if there were new characters peppered into the shows, largely enough, they had people we were well and familiar with. Moon Knight, no. This one's completely new. And if you read the news, it seems to be very standalone. Which, hey, that's one of the cool things about Marvel, that you can have all these insane varieties of stories all in the same world. And sometimes they interact and sometimes they don't. Honestly, I don't want to waste any more time. Let's just get into it. Oh, we're starting with Ethan Hawke's character. That's interesting. Oh, no, no, don't be telling me you're walking on glass shards inside of your shoes. Oh, my. Oh, he's nuts. You know, when someone is willing to bleed like this for their religious beliefs, they're usually not like the. And it's not like bleed as in, like, in defense. Like, torture themselves. They are not right in the head. Okay, which one are you? Because I know he has multiple identities. So many different methods to make sure that he's left or not left. He's chained himself in. He has sand around his bed to watch for footprints. And he has taped the door. Who is he actually calling? Here's the one thing I'm not aware of. I think Mark Spector is the original. Oh no. Oh, that's so embarrassing. Mark Spector is the original personality? So it's like, how is this one able to call his mom, or at least in his mind? I don't know. We'll have to see how this is explained.
Tomorrow.
Best steak in town?
Oh yeah, right.
Yeah? Okay.
So, sorry.
Did you say he? No, you didn't say that. No, you asked her out, but you don't remember that. Oh no.
Real catch you are.
Shut up, Donna. Don't you have anything you actually have to be doing?
That's actually
Why not?
But, what I'm trying to point out.
No, seriously, look at this guy. He's able to rattle off Egyptian history off the top of his head. He instantaneously got a little girl interested in what he was doing, despite this little girl vandalizing random stuff 2 seconds prior. And you're saying no. Like, don't get me wrong, clearly his multiple personalities make him seem like a flake. But, come on. Dude, why are you talking to a random? I don't know if I agree with this voice. For me, whenever I'm really tired, what I should never do is any kind of activity which like needs me to sit in one place. As much as I love reading, if I'm really tired, I shouldn't read because I will fall asleep on the break. Right? I need to get active. Right? Sometimes I have to try to stay up to record these episodes, and I will fall asleep if I'm trying to do my homework or something. I gotta do like push-ups, exercise, and he's in a field. And his jaw is dislocated. Oh no. Oh, that is so. Ugh. Oh.
Go back to sleep, worm.
You're not in Kansas anymore, Stevie. What?
You're not supposed to be here.
Who said that?
I completely agree. Yep, I completely agree.
Who said that? Mr. Knight or Moon Knight?
Surrender the body to Mark.
How the hell doesn't he know? Right? How did the rest of you, like, have a powwow and know each other? But, oh my gosh. Oh, flip.
Just stand there. Run!
What the hell? Thank God for Stormtrooper aim. Oh, it's Cult Man. Ethan Hawke. Oh, shoot. I should know his character's name, but I completely forgot it. Oh, my. Cults are always excessively creepy in movies and TV shows. Goddess. Who be this goddess you speak of? Oh, that's not good. But if I remember right, if you aren't judged worthy, you get eaten by a I can't remember what his name was. It's a monster with like an alligator hippo creature. Well, that seems pretty tame. The big monster that eats your heart is not there. I would like to see it. Oh man, the panic Steven must be feeling, because he actually just wants to be done with this.
No, the idiot's back.
Oh.
Okay, so I guess we're just sticking with Steven. We're not going to see anybody else. Oh, that is very much covered in blood. You seem to be pretty much able to control his hands before, so why not just... I need to know the rules. I can't play any of this song. Honestly, the Steven accent seems so much worse in the trailers, but it definitely chilled out. In actually watching the show, it's not as bad. That's just great. Oh, man, he just went for it. Why is Mark or whoever only able to take shit? Wow.
If he loses the scarab, I'll kill you both.
I don't understand what's happening.
Then leave us be, parasite.
You're the god, or some kind of superpowered maniac. Why can't you make him go away? Why is he even here? Why can't you do anything more helpful than just criticizing him? Who did that? Who did the logs? Was that the girlfriend? But not only did you do that, you walked Steven all the way back here so Steven could wake up in this bed. Answers. I need them. That's not Gus. He has two fins. I don't understand how you didn't notice this earlier. Here he's found Mark's stash. Lots of Lilas, but who's Duchamp? Okay, I know you might maybe recognize someone over the phone, but if they're saying that they're not, why would you think maybe words not coming out? Oh man, that looks so cool! Oh, it's so freaky. Essentially, what this episode is showing us, that like a lot of Marvel Productions trailers, a lot of what we see is first episode. Oh. And he's on the bus. My biggest question here, if he's as... I'm repeating myself again, but why... Oh, that is cool. Why is this magic other personalities not able to stop him from taking control?
Oh my god.
What are you doing here? Why did you follow him?
He's been following me. No, I don't know. Please, Amit.
Ah, flip.
Ronnie.
Cultists. Her? Oh! Okay. Amit is the monster I'm thinking of. Here we go with this again, going all the way back to Captain America the Winter Soldier and the idea of punishing the bad guys before they actually do the bad stuff.
Love that film.
By Avatar,
You mean that
what I mean.
anime?
It's not an anime. No, don't let him do that. I'm actually quite curious to see what'll happen here. Honestly, I should expect some kind of, like, I don't know how the scales would work. I mean, there's Steven in there, there's Mark in there, there's Moon Knight, Mr. Knight.
There's chaos in you.
There you go. I just admire Steven right here. After all the culty nonsense he's gone through, after the near death, he's just sitting down here doing inventory. The reflection stayed behind. That is huge. Oh, that is not good. Oh, that's not a dog. That's Anubis. Right? Or at least... I'm sorry, people. My Egyptian mythology is all over the place. But Anubis is the only dog-headed person I know. No, Steven! Oh, thank you, Steven. Oh, that didn't matter anyway. Steven, look at Mark. I wanted to see that fight, but I guess not want to give away too much too soon. Showing him off in the reflection. Huh. You know, it didn't really seem like he was punching a CGI monster in the trailer. That we're hiding that. Look at that costume. It's so cool. No. That's how you end the episode. Come on. And that was it. That was the first episode of Moon Knight. The Goldfish Problem. We got to go on a ride with Steven, a very confused Steven, as he has no clue what's going on. He's just blinking in and out of all this insanity and just utter confusion. Like, I can't even imagine how much confusion people who don't know about this character are in right now, because I knew ahead of time from the comics that he had multiple personalities, right? That this was going to be a big plot point. But imagine all the people who are going into this, maybe even you, viewer, who watch this blind without knowing the character beforehand. I can't imagine you were just as confused as Steven here. Like, what is actually going on? Right? I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm still plenty confused. How is he in this situation? How did Mark get in this situation? How did Mark lose control? Right? Why is neither Mark nor Khonshu able to take control of the... So many questions. But it was a great first episode, and it's a great idea to put us into the, shoes of Steven first, to explore the world through him. Have him be the audience stand-in character, because everything has to be explained to stupid Steven. Because, right? Everything needs to be explained to us, right? So that's a great way. Position? Words? Don't have them. Like I said in the episode, the Steven, accent, it's silly, right? It is very silly sounding. And the trailer definitely seemed so much worse. It seemed so much hammier and sillier. But watching the actual episodes, it's a little more toned down, and it's fine. It fits Steven, right? It fits his character. It fits his appearance. Right? It fits who he is. So I'm actually fine with it, and I'm really glad they're doing it, obviously, because you need as much differentiation with these characters as possible, because otherwise they're just, the same person. I can't wait to see more of Oscar Isaac's performance in the upcoming episodes as we see him, deal with the other identities and their, intermingling, right? We know Steven and Mark are in there. We know Khonshu is that voice talking in the background. Khonshu, the moon god, which is where he gets his powers from. And from the trailers and posters and stuff, we know there's Moon Knight, which is this Batman-y white costume with the cape and everything. And then there's Mr. Knight, which is just a total white suited out thing. It's like, what are those? Are those entirely separate personalities in there? Are they just costumes. Right? Is Mark in the Moon Knight outfit? Who's really in control at that point? I guess we just gotta wait to find out, since the episode ended on a cliffhanger, right? Ever frustrating, that cliffhanger. Last thing I want to talk about is the Egyptian mythology. We only got a taste of it in this episode, right? Just a little taste, but I am very interested to see more of it, right? Because my, exposure to Egyptian mythology pretty much is this is it, right? Rick Riordan's The Kane Chronicles. That's my most exposure to Egyptian mythology as possible, and if you ever read a Rick Riordan book, you know that it isn't accurate, right? It mixes things up. I mean, seriously, Amit in this very book, or this very series, is like, I distinctly remember it being like described as a cute little alligator hippo fusion pet thing, right? It was specifically described as cute, was a word that was used for it, right? And yeah, that's clearly not what this show is going for, that's for sure. And more than just being excited to see Egyptian mythology, it's nuts to see mythology in general. I mean, every time I hear like gods, right, and see them, I'm reminded of back to Thor, right? Back in the early days of the MCU, where they wouldn't let magic be a thing, and Thor was reduced to being an alien, right? Thor, the Asgardians, they're just super aliens who just happened to show up a few years ago, and we worship them like gods. And now the fact is that, well, there are actual gods out there too. And I'm kind of curious, are they going to be aliens too? Are they just magical beings, right? Is it just like, oh yeah, Earth has real gods. It's just that this one set of them were actually Asgardians. I mean, we know a few gods already are actually the Eternals, right? So our myths are all up in the air. We know Zeus is coming in Thor: Love and Thunder. I don't know why I forgot that title. We know he's going to be in that movie, right? Bast may also be in that movie. So I don't know. I just think that's a really cool thing to do. And also, with the gods, it's like, will this have any kind of tie-in to Thor: Love and Thunder? Probably not, but the possibility is there. A minute one, right? Just like a last end credit scene. Honestly, I have nothing else to really say at this point. I really enjoyed this. I am happy to see another brand new character in the MCU. I'm super excited for the rest of the series. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. Over here is the next reaction whenever that comes out. Over here is a playlist of my videos, and on my face is the subscribe button. Like, comment, subscribe, criticize even. I don't mind. See ya.